You sent the text 3 hours ago. She's been online. You saw the story she posted. The one where she's out with friends, laughing, living her life. But your message, still sitting there, unopened. Or worse, read and ignored. And now you're here, staring at your phone, wondering what you did wrong. Wondering if you should send another message. Wondering if maybe, just maybe, one more text will fix this. Stop. What you do in the next 72 hours will either reclaim your power or surrender it forever. I'm about to show you the psychological moves that separate men who get chosen from men who get forgotten. This isn't about tricks. This is about understanding the brutal truth of female psychology. The language women speak but never explain, and the one rule most men learn too late. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never chase uncertain attention again. Let's begin. Here's what most men do when they're being ignored. They panic. They send another text, then another. Hey, just checking in. Did I do something wrong? You okay? Every single one of those messages is a confession. You're confessing anxiety, desperation, a life so empty that her attention fills the void, and she feels it. A 2018 study in computers and human behavior pay attention to this found that perceived desperation in digital communication doesn't just reduce attraction. It kills it. Your words aren't landing as caring or persistent. They're landing as need, and need. Need repels women like nothing else. So here's the move. Stop reaching out. Right now, not after one more message. Not after you clear the air. Right now. Because silence after effort is information. And when you stop chasing, one of two things happens. Either she realizes what she's losing and reaches back, or the silence confirms she was never that interested to begin with. Either way, you win. Because a man with options doesn't chase unclear signals. He observes them, then he decides if they're worth his time. Your silence is either her wake-up call ... or your clean exit. Let me explain what's happening inside your head right now. When she ignores you, your brain doesn't process it as she is busy or she is not interested. Your brain processes it as a threat. And when threats are detected, cortisol floods your system. Your heart rate increases. Logic evaporates. And suddenly you're typing paragraphs at 2 a.m. that you'll regret by sunrise. I've seen it 1,000 times. Grown men, successful in every other area of life, completely unraveling over 3 unanswered texts. Why? Because they never learned to separate their emotional response from their behavioral response. Listen to me carefully. The Stoics understood this 2,000 years ago. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Translation: you can't control whether she texts back, but you can control whether you lose your mind waiting. Detach internally before you act externally, because if you can't control your emotions, she will control the situation. Every single time. The moment you react from panic, you lose. The moment you respond from clarity, you lead. So breathe. Recognize that tightness in your chest, that urge to fix things. Recognize it for what it is. Biology, not reality. Then choose your next move from strength, not scarcity. Now, here's where most guys mess this up. They think absence makes the heart grow fonder means posting gym selfies and watching her Instagram stories every 30 minutes. That's not absence. That's obsession with a timer. Let me be brutally honest with you. Faking unavailability is transparent. Women sense it. They can feel when you're pretending to be busy while actually waiting by your phone. Real absence is different. The Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found something powerful. Perceive busyness and purpose. Do you want to just maintain attraction? They increase it. But here's the key word. Perceived. She has to actually believe you've moved on with your life, that you're not sitting around waiting for a reply. So don't fake it. Become it. Fill your time with work. Training. That project you've been putting off. That skill you've wanted to master. Disappear into something meaningful. Not to make her jealous, but to remind yourself that your life has value beyond her attention. And here's what happens. When you genuinely stop being available, when you're no longer the man waiting for her reply, you become the man she might lose access to. That shift from available to valuable changes everything. She doesn't want the guy who's always there. She wants the guy who might not be. Women understand the language of value, of boundaries, of men who don't beg for what should be freely given. This isn't about games or manipulation. This is about mastering the psychology of attraction, understanding how women actually make decisions about men, and building a life where you're the prize. The man with options doesn't chase unclear signals. He creates clear standards, and the woman worth having. She arrives to meet them, everyone else. Let them ignore someone else. If you want to go deeper and become the man women pursue, check out the resources in the description. Your attention is valuable. Give it to someone who values it back. See you in the next one.